Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel and to another weigh-in update video that's not actually a weigh-in update because there is no weigh-in results this week. I didn't go to group, but I've got coffee. I thought I would just pull up a chair, have a coffee and have a quick catch up with you all. So yeah, half-term week. It has absolutely flown by this week. I had Monday and Tuesday off work. I don't work Mondays anyway, and then I had Tuesday off as annual leave. Then I've been at work Wednesday to Friday. My husband has taken leave from work to have the kids with him. And we had a really nice couple of days at the beginning of the week. The kids, to be honest, my boys have decided they're best friends all of a sudden. So that's made life so much easier. They've been playing lovely together. And yeah, it's just been really peaceful. We had a couple of sessions at our local sports centres Monday and Tuesday. So that kept them very much entertained for a couple of hours. And then, yeah, we've just had some nice chilled out days. I did have to take my car into the garage because my brakes were making a bit of a noise. And so my car was in the garage for 2 days. So we're really lucky that we have two cars. So I could take my husband's car to the office. But the garage that we use is right the other side of the town we live in. So it's actually really inconvenient in terms of being able to get there. So yeah, weigh-in day was yesterday and it was when I was picking my car up. So I finished work at 2, got home. I normally get home about 25 to 3 and the boys were in the garden with my husband. They were cutting down some branches off our tree. And so I had to wait for them to kind of wrap up before we could get going to the garage. Anyway, we got going about 3:30 and we hit this major standstill on the dual carriageway and it was horrendous, and we just sat there and I think we were sat there for, I don't know, it was at least 45 minutes. It was probably more than that actually, which, you know, you always moan a little bit, don't you? But then you always hope that if there's an accident, you hope that everyone's okay. But then when you're stuck with young kids, we need to keep some stuff in the car, snacks and stuff in our carrier in the boot, which we have, but they're in my car, not my husband's car. So we weren't prepared. We didn't have anything for the kids. And to be fair, they were pretty good, really, but they were getting fed up. And I said to them, oh, Alfie, you count red cars. Harry, you count, I can't remember, white cars or something. And yeah, so that kept them very entertained. They were counting cars for ages. So that worked. But anyway, we got home at 6:30, well, actually it was 25 to 7. So then I had to get everyone's tea ready. My group is at 7:15 and I just decided not to go. Part of me had already decided I didn't really want to go and face the scales this week because I gave myself a break. And so I didn't give myself a break this week from Slimming World. I was still food optimizing, but I had a weekend where I just had more stins than normal, and I just felt like after my weigh-in update last week, when I watched it back, I felt like I just didn't look in the best place. I felt like I looked like I needed a break, and I felt inside, I felt really tired, and I knew that I had my niece and nephew for a sleepover that night, and I was really looking forward to that. But I also knew that I was already tired, so a big weekend ahead wasn't, I wasn't going to get any kind of respite. So I kind of made the decision on Saturday that I just needed to take a little bit of time for myself and just, fill my own cup, as they say. So I just basically, we got a takeaway Saturday night. I had some G&Ts, and Sunday I was not really I was food optimizing in terms of my main meals, but there were definitely extras in there, and I didn't feel bad for it, to be honest. And I just thought, you know what, the day this week, when I go back to work on Wednesday, I'll be back into my normal rhythm, but from having this kind of time to myself with my family and, not stressing about it, not worrying about that £0.5 pound gain I had last week, it's actually going to make me feel so much better and so much more ready to get back on track. And it did, and it really did. I've been back 100% on track since Wednesday, and I don't feel like I've done any damage, to be honest. I don't feel any different. So yeah, I feel like really refreshed from my 4 days off, and yeah, I felt ready to tackle my weight journey again. So I mentioned in my What I Eat in a Day vlog, which I will link below if you haven't seen and you do want to see it, because I mentioned my new planner. I am absolutely loving this planner. I love the look of it. I love the colours. It definitely makes me feel a bit festive, although it is 18 degrees outside and very sunny. So I must say that I'm not feeling festive, but I love the look of this, and it's just so lovely. And I went through it, most of the pages, and sort of went through it in detail in my What I Eat in a Day vlog. And so yeah, this has been coming around with me everywhere around the house, and I'm filling it out and I'm loving it. It's really motivational. But I've kind of set myself this mini challenge to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. And that's a really high target. You know, there's a very good chance I won't reach that. But I'm the sort of person that likes a target that is beyond what is easy to achieve. So it won't demotivate me if I don't get 10 pounds off, but it just gives me that like push to go, actually, I'm trying to get 10 pounds off now, so I won't eat that, or I won't eat that. And it just gives me that little bit of extra push. Even if I lost £5 in the next 30 days, I'd be happy. But I've just set myself this £10 goal because I need to kind of aim for something over the top. You know, I can't, if I just go, oh, I'm just aiming for £5, so I'll give myself that extra bar of whatever. It just doesn't seem to have the same impact on me. So yeah, I've set myself this £10 challenge, and so we'll see how we go. I think my last weigh-in for that will be the 24th, 23rd of November, something like that. And then the following week I'm going to London shopping with my friend, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I would feel so much more comfortable if I had got at least under the 16 stone mark. So at the moment, I'm not sure where I am, but last week I think I was 16 stone 3 pounds. Well, it could have been 16 stone 4 pounds actually. I'm not sure, but I was around that. So yeah, even if I can just get comfortably into the 15, so like 15, 12, that would be a dream come true. So I'm really going to give that a go. And then I'm just going to kind of plan December. So I plan to continue with my journey through December. I definitely don't plan to kind of go, oh, it's Christmas, I'm just going to give it up. Finances are a little bit stretched now, so we won't be splashing out on loads of things for Christmas. So I think we will eat relatively normally actually, and we'll just have some extra bits on, like, you know, the key dates. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of planning, a little bit of like food ideas, menu planning, that kind of thing, just to kind of incorporate some Slimming World style treats and puddings or something like that. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have a little plan anyway. My planner will help. There are actually some recipes in here, and there is also a new soup book out, which I'm really interested in. I really like the look of it, so I think I might buy that. If there's a copy at group next week, I think I might buy that, because there's a few recipes in there which I really like the sound of. And I'm going to have a little scan around on the Slimming World app and have a look at the recipes on there. I've also got the Pinch of Nom recipe book, which I need to have another look through. So yeah, I just want to do a bit of planning, and I feel really motivated. I feel like I've forgotten about how nice some of the basic foods are. So I'm really craving like a jacket potato. It's really random, but I'm really craving that. And I keep imagining like making a chilli in the slow cooker and then having a jacket potato with it and a bit of cheese on top, because these are all really budget friendly meals and you can really stretch them out. And I really fancy them as well. You know, even just a jacket with beans and cheese and things like that, you know, just the very basic foods that are really filling and really good for your weight loss. And yeah, I've kind of lost my way with those recently. I feel like I need to take myself like back to basics, you know, and just remember all of these really simple foods that are cheap and really filling. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the next few weeks. I have actually had some really lovely comments today at work. I have a friend who I work with, and I haven't seen him for quite a while actually, and I bumped into him in the kitchen today. He was like, "Look at you, skinny." And it was so lovely because I'll be honest with you, I've said this all along, I don't see it. I mean, sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself and I think, whoa, but most of the time I don't really notice it. And I know that's really common. But I also had another lady say today, you look really, really great. And she was just so, she was like, I'm so proud of you. How do you feel different? I think it just dawned on her when I was walking past, because I've seen her loads this week, but it was almost like it just kind of came over her. So that was really lovely. So that's really helped with my motivation. The other thing that I need to take a look at is my wardrobe, because my wardrobe's a little bit hit and miss about what I've actually got in there to get me through the winter. So I've put an order in today with Next. I'm going to do a bit of a try on haul. So that will be up in the next, well, it depends when everything gets delivered, but it will be up in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying some new clothes, some new styles, see what kind of styles I like and what things look like on me now, and I thought I'd share that with you. So how are you all doing? If you are on a slimming journey and you're happy to share, I would love to hear how you're getting on. If you're not on a slimming journey and you're just here to listen to me ramble on and support my channel, thank you so much. I would still love to hear from you. And just, yeah, let me know what you're up to. If you've got any plans for bonfire nights, that's something we're planning for. We've got a bonfire night tomorrow night. So I'm just going to do a little bit of meal planning now. And I think I'm going to pop round to Iceland and just pick up some Slimming World burgers for tea tomorrow night. So we can have those before we go to the fireworks, because I think that's quite a bonfire night type meal. All the chili and potatoes, but I think I want to save that for next weekend. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you and just hear how you're all doing. It doesn't even have to be about weight loss, just what are your plans? How are things? I know the world is a real crazy place at the moment. We're all kind of being stretched a little bit with money, and yeah, I know that the news is not a particularly happy place to be. So let's just forget about all of that for a very short while and have a chat about just, you know, nice things. That's all I really need to say. I just thought I would come on and do a little update and just let you know that next week I'll be back at group and I'll be back with a normal weigh-in, and hopefully I'll be colouring in some of my baubles. I did show this in my what I eat in a day video, but basically each bauble is £1 lost. So there's 10 baubles along the top here. And obviously I want to get those all coloured in before London, but I don't think I will, but you never know. But as many of those coloured in as I possibly can will be amazing. So yeah, if you want to see about this journal or this planner, then check out my What I Eat in a Day vlog. Like I say, I'll link it down below. But yeah, that's all I needed to say. So I hope you all have a really lovely weekend. Thank you as always so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.